What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and I hope everybody's tuning in from all across the globe. Shout out to all of you guys coming in and just letting me know about your countries. I really appreciate you guys. We're going to be jumping into this whole Flashbacks promo. Now, a lot of these cards are hot trash. I don't know how to translate that. Maybe doo-doo? Like, is doo-doo in every language the same? Germany, Mexico, Australia, Austria, Italy. All you guys let me know. Do you guys recognize that word? Because that's what some of these cards are. And you're looking at one to the right there, Terrell Suggs. Like, bruh, that dude is ridiculous. But we're not going to worry about that right now, guys. What we're going to talk about is the fact that you can go into the store and get some of these players using training. So that's actually a really good thing. It's going to help to kind of balance the market for people that are trying to actually buy cards for training points, if that makes any sense. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other things before we get into the actual flashback scenario. We are going to go over to the challenges, and we're going to take a look at some of the things that they're releasing, kind of give you an idea. Like I told you guys, I would recommend that you always check out challenges every single day just to get an idea of what's going on. I don't know why they don't have it under those challenges, and we saw it under the first screen, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's go over here and go back to it. I guess they're doing whatever they want. All right, so look, pretty much what's happening is this. They're giving you an opportunity to check out the flashbacks, right? So we're going to jump into it and see what's happening. It looks like you get to use 1780 training to purchase a flashbacks pack in the Training Point store, or win a flashbacks player from the auction house. So, wow. Okay, so they just have it there, but there are no actual solos for it. They're letting you know you finna pay some training, or you finna go to the auction house and spend 75,000 coins. But that actually works out because the 87s are pretty good if you wanted to go buy it for training instead of using it in the store. Pretty much it takes you into the store if you want to look at it. And this is where it is right here. You can kind of see like it's 1780. I don't see why anybody would do like let's go to the actual store, because I don't like the way they're trying to get us to do it, like just giving it like, yo, bro, go here, buy it, or look at the store. Let's go to the actual store and let's see exactly what they're doing with it. All right, so that way it's not going to be something where it's like, it's kind of weird that we press on it and automatically they let me pay for it because I don't want it. They got a 10 times Game Changer bundle. Bro, Game Changer though? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Let's go to the special offers. Nothing going on in here for us. Training currency. Okay, so the flashback players. So it contains 186 plus overall flashbacks player. All right. Yeah. Is that worth 1,700 training when you can use 1,500 training to get evasive on a guy like, you know, your running back, Marcus Allen? I don't know if I would want to do this. I would rather go into the store and try to snipe them for like 70K and get back like, 1,700 training, something like that. Yeah, this is kind of weird. I don't know what we're doing with this, guys. What do you guys think about that though? That doesn't seem kind of weird to you? That the way that they're doing that? Like, most of us are looking to get training, but EA wants us to use our training in there. I don't know about all that. Like, I'm not doing that. Do they have anything else going on? Let's go to players. All right, they only have, okay. What do we got here? All right, inside here, nothing really happening. All right, so it's basically training currency is what you get to pretty much use it with. That's it. All right, that's fine, guys. So now let's jump down. Let's jump in and go into the nitty-gritty and see what we can figure out as far as what's going on in the store. Now, the 8 players that have been released: Terrell Suggs, Jason McCourty, Brandon Brooks, Andrew Luck, Tony Jefferson, Sheldon Richardson, Emmanuel Sanders, and Marvin Jones Jr. Now, I think I have a power-up for Marvin Jones Jr. I don't know if anybody's really going crazy over that, but that might be something that we get back to in a little bit. I'm going to go check that out, see what's happening with that situation. But let's go ahead and go into the auction house right now, and we're going to search the flashback players, and we're going to kind of rate them. Obviously, the number one, out of all of them has to be Andrew Luck, because in my opinion, the quarterback is the most important position. So regardless of whatever else they're doing, you have to kind of go with that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where it would have to be. Let's go ahead and take a look at what he's going for. Where is he? Andrew Luck. And did we pass him already? He has to be one of the more expensive ones though. Just out of the fact that he's the quarterback. All right, so did somebody buy that? Somebody bought that for 161, and there's so many. That's just right there. All right, don't worry about all that though. All right, so let's take a look at his card and try to figure out what's actually happening, all right? When you go to his card, 77 speed, that's suitable. He's actually faster than Patrick Mahomes, right? Because he got a 76. All right, by 1, that's not that big of a deal. 90 throw power is way more and that means a lot more, especially when you're throwing the ball to Tyreek Hill. So what I would recommend to a lot of you guys that are asking about Andrew Luck, when he gets chemmed up, he goes to an 84 throw power. You can then put go deep on him to add, I believe, 2 more, but it's a lot to put that many go deep chemistries on your players right now. So I would kind of, if you already have Patrick Mahomes, it's a no-brainer. You're not going to downgrade to Andrew Luck. But if you're just starting out, I like this card primarily because he can actually, move around. He has all those core things in the 80s. All right. Remember what I told you guys about the thresholds, the mid, the deep, and the short. If you got those, it's like 80, 85, and 90. Those are the thresholds. So he's in the 85 threshold. He's going to make a lot more throws than he's going to miss. All right. So just make sure you guys understand that. I would recommend him if you are starting out right now. Otherwise, most of you guys have Patrick Mahomes. I wouldn't actually go back to that unless it was something that you guys just like, whatever. You want to, take some coins away from Patrick Mahomes and then use it to build other aspects of your team and you think that Andrew Luck is suitable. The big thing that you're going to notice, though, is that difference in throw power is very, very huge, and it's immediately noticeable. You are going to see it right away. I would be very, very careful with that, just to let you guys know. All right, now, Terrell Suggs should be all over here, right? Because the dude's like, bruh, obviously I'm going to go #1 with that. Let me just let you guys see this. He has a 71 speed, right? So pretty much right now in the game, that's okay. Because, it's not pretty much like you don't have Michael Vick there yet. But you got dudes running around with Lamar Jackson just being savages. You got dudes running around with the rookie premier Kyler Murray. Just to kind of let you guys understand, this game is not like Madden 19 where you could just run around with the slowest guys in the backfield and tackle a guy that's faster. He's not catching anybody. He probably couldn't catch Gary the Snail from SpongeBob. But that's not what this is about. What this is about is this guy's a trash can. And you got to probably look out to see if people are going to be pricing him low. Because I really can't imagine anyone paying that kind of price right now. Unless you're just trying to get your overall up, I wouldn't buy Terrell Suggs. Plus, in addition to all of that, he only has an 83 strength, 79 block shed, and I guess you chem it up, right? And then he gets to an 80 to meet that threshold. I don't really, what I'm saying? I don't know where I would rank him, but he's towards the end. Jason McCourty, I really, really like Jason McCourty's card simply because he's an 87 speed that's going to be chemmed to an 88. Similar to the way Marshawn Lattimore is. Now, I want to point out some things. Understand with the zone coverage that the Lattimore is below the threshold of the 80, so it looks like he won't play certain things, but his man coverage kind of makes up for it even when I play him in zone. I can't really explain it, but it's wild, and he will be everywhere around the play. Now, McCourty, if you can get your hands on him for a very, very cheap price, he's a suitable corner right now because his press is decent and he has that speed. Notice, a lot of the cornerbacks are around 83, 84 speed, even like a Patrick Peterson. You know what I'm saying? So that speed getting chemmed up to an 88 is absolutely huge. So he's up the top of the list. I would probably put him at #2. All right? Now, let's find Brandon Brooks because he's a lineman, right? And he's a right guard. And if you don't have Zack Martin, you're doing it wrong. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. If you're playing around with anything else other than Zack Martin, like maybe Larry Allen, but he's kind of a trash card as well. This guy right here has one of the highest strengths in the game. All right. That is a huge factor. Huge. Because he meets that new threshold. 80, 85, 90. He's at that 90 threshold. He's going to be very, very dominant trying to hold on to players that are in front of him. The bigger issue is when you look at Zack Martin, run block power, run block footwork. You see those thresholds? Glitchy. That is a huge difference with him being in the 70s. So the strength factor is huge, but then you look at the other stuff, you're like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Because you can see Zack Martin really do these things. Whether he's pulling, you're running a toss, you can visibly see him get busy. So those lower thresholds may come back to haunt you, but I would put him up along the top tier strictly because of his strength. Tony Jefferson, all right? This guy, he was at the top, right? I thought he was at the top. Where is he? Tony Jefferson. Okay, strong safety. Let's take a look at what's going on. #1 thing I want to point out, that 80 speed, he's going to get dominated. Eddie Jackson, bro, that dude was getting, he was getting annihilated the other day. Where is he? Don't I have him on the squad somewhere? It's no way that he's that far down ranked, bro. Like, what? Oh, because they only show the strong safeties. But Eddie Jackson is also at 80 speed. That dude sucks. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you about this guy right now, his man coverage and his zone coverage are in the 70s, so he's not meeting that tier. The zone will go to 80, so he'll be at the 80 overall tier. But that speed is dangerous. And what a lot of people are doing, they're coming out, loading up Torrey Holt. Like you can see, I'm at a level 42 right now, so I got some ways to go to kind of, you know, get my game up, bro. I'm not at the 50 overall tier, but Torrey Holt is a nightmare against cover 4, cover 2, cover 3. You put him on a streak. Having a safety like that, you're asking to be torched. All right? Sheldon Richardson. This guy right here at a 66 speed is actually not that bad. I don't like that he only has an 83 strength, though. That's kind of annoying me. But if you look at him compared to some of my other players, you can see Kawan Short, 81. Linval Joseph, he also has a 66 at an 81. Strength factor is huge, which is why I keep him as an 81 where he is. That power move, though, very, very good. And once he gets powered up, he's at the 85 overall threshold. If you guys are like trying to wonder, like, what is he talking about thresholds? That just means the next tier. They're that much better at that number. And based on the information that I've seen, the 80, 85, 90 are definite thresholds. So once he's powered up and gets that +1 with the power move, that'll probably take him to the next level on that D line. I don't like the lower tier strength, though. I really don't like that. But he is someone that has that 79 excel. You can see that he's really, really faster than Linval just because of the acceleration. So he is somebody that would be suitable on your D line. All right, so he's pretty much up there as well. Emmanuel Sanders. This is a very, very interesting card because it's sort of like this, right? He's at 83 speed, but he's meeting a lot of the thresholds with the short, medium, and deep route run. All right? Now, when you go to some of the other cards that I have, like I have that Journey Michael Thomas, but he's about to get rage sold. I just actually got him. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with him. I don't know. He's probably just going to sit there for a while. But pretty much what goes on is that when you have those thresholds, like Julio Jones is at the 85 threshold, so he's next tier level. He's right below that, but he's not that bad. And route running is very, very important. It actually makes much more of a difference than it ever did in 19, which makes the game a little bit more fun because he's going to get open on certain routes that my lower level tier guys won't. Now, you see like how this guy's deep route running is 84? He's at next level status. That's why he's better for me running deep routes than he is running the, you know, the little medium slants and post. Unless you chem him up with those abilities and give him like better slant running and stuff, it's pretty much useless. But Emmanuel Sanders is a suitable card for somebody that's just starting out to kind of get, you know, a little whiff of the game. Marvin Jones Jr. to kind of close it out. That guy has a decent height. I actually like Marvin Jones Jr. You know what I'm saying? What is he, 6'2", 84 speed? That's huge. He's going to be powered up, go immediately to an 85. I don't like the short route run concept because him being under the 80 right there kind of minimizes the things that I can actually do. So I don't really like that. But he has the height to be able to jump up and go get that thing. You guys know what I'm talking about. He can go get that thing and make it rang like a chicken wang. Like, bro, I don't know what I'm talking about with that, but that makes absolutely no sense. But I'm going to go back to what I've been telling you guys right now. This guy, because of his height and being kept to 85 speed, if you just throw the ball up like a psycho, you might come down with it more often than not, to be completely honest with you. All right, guys? So I just want to let you guys understand, a lot of these cards are lackluster to start, but there are a lot of good things coming out of that. For instance, if you're able to bid on a card like this and get it for 70, you know, you might think you're making out, but I would probably try to snipe some of the 87 overalls based on everything that I just explained to you, because the 87 overalls give you a little bit more, and they're right around the same price range for those of you guys that are looking for like good snipes for training points, all right? Let me know if you have any of these players on your team and how it's working out for you right now. Leave it in the comments, bro. Become part of the community, get involved, start talking, helping each other out. Let me know what else you're looking for. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Get to those missions and grind out. One love, y'all.